Been grasshopper qualified, assistant coach qualified, and I had my USPTA P2 prior.
So the only qualification I had before that was the AJC, Assistant Junior Coach qualification.
I'd done the JDC and I think the Club Pro prior to doing.
I had basically no experience. I'd done one course prior to this, the assistant coach course.
Experience you have coaching prior to the course?
Yeah, I've coached under Trevor Hinton here in the Hawke's Bay, and I've been the head tennis coach at Havelock North Tennis Club for about 9 years before the course.
So prior to doing the course, I'd been coaching for 12 years at the Clive Tennis Club, Nelson Park Tennis Club, and a few various schools.
And you've also coached overseas as well, haven't you?
Yes, in the UK. Did 6 months coaching over in the UK as well. Mm-hmm. Overall, it was fantastic. Best thing that I've done as a coach, not only from the content of the course, but how it brought all the coaches together and the relationship we've developed from there. It's been fantastic.
Oh, what content about the course did you find enlightening?
I think the most is learning through the play, being able to take what we learned in technique and put it into a playing situation so that we could develop the kids from a play point of view, which was fantastic.
The JDC was very good. Really enjoyed it and found it very useful. A lot of new games, ways of scoring, point situations and things with the hot shots was hugely useful.
Yep, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was very well worth my time. The sort of things I was looking at, because I'd always been coached like the traditional way, and coming into coaching with a clean slate, it was really refreshing to learn a more modern way to coach, like more child-centered, less sort of coaches feeding, that sort of stuff. It sort of revolutionised the way I thought about it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the on-court stuff. I also enjoyed lesson planning, so planning your lessons before going out and delivering was good. You don't just wing it. And dealing with conflict.
I think there's a number of factors there. One, obviously, is location. Being able to do it here was certainly a big factor. The subsidisation of the course really does help. And probably more importantly than all that was really the content. Once I understood what was going to be in that course and how it could impact on what we do on the tennis court as a coach and as a business, you really had to be there.
The fact that it was done locally didn't affect too much on the business side of things, and just from other coaches, what I'd heard about the course and content was very good, worthwhile doing.
Being that it was local was awesome. Cut down the cost a huge amount. Got sponsored from Tennis Eastern, and our club also put a bit of money towards it. And I was a brand new coach then, basically, so I knew I had to get some qualifications under my belt and learn a bit about what coaching was all about.
No, because Tennis Eastern and Tennis New Zealand worked together and got the course held down here in the Bay, so it didn't really affect my business at all. I just worked after the course.
Excellent. And would you say that the course was worth doing?
Absolutely. Learned heaps.
Excellent.
No, it didn't affect business at all. We managed to work around it. But the fact of being local as well was beneficial, and absolutely worth it. I'd do it again.
Yep, it didn't affect business. We were able to do our afternoon coaching after the tennis had finished. We always finished around 2, and it was very, very worthwhile. As far as it's probably been the most worthwhile thing I've ever spent any money on.
Yeah, it did. That was a challenge. Or having said that, though, the time of the year that we did it was probably the least amount of impact you could have on our business or coaching.
And would you have said doing the JDC course was worth it?
Absolutely. Even if the only option was to do it at a time of the year which was more of an impact, it was still worth doing. Absolutely.